I'm Rachel Knapp. Watch my reports live from Washington, only on 19 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, we check in with the Marquette County Road Commission to see how prepared they are to take on the snow this season. Plus, we'll have the latest live from Washington, D.C. on the ceasefire deal between Israel and Hezbollah. And we're in the middle of the busiest time of the year for scammers. We'll hear from Michigan's Attorney General on what to look out for. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
As you check out the night weather, it's going to be a cold one tonight for Marquette. Temperatures are lower 20s. We'll get teens farther inland. Not much in the way of snow here, though some light lake effect is possible in spots toward the west, on the west side there of the Upper Peninsula on the lake shore. And also you can see Newberry, Munisingall with the potential there for some light lake effect snow showers, as temperatures will be in the middle to upper 20s. Thanksgiving forecast into the weekend coming up later in the show. Kevin?
Thanks, Tom. With the first bit of winter weather finally here, the Marquette County Road Commission is ready to handle the ice and snow. WZMQ reporter Samuel McKnight spoke to them about the status of their sand stockpiles and snow plows.
The past week saw the year's first batch of ice and snow on the roads, and the Marquette County Road Commission has been preparing all summer.
We haven't really had to do a whole lot of plowing or sanding this year. We've been catching up on some other seasonal projects that we've been trying to get to all summer.
Due to the late snow, Olson says they have plenty of sand to last through the winter.
All of our garages are at capacity now. We just started using sand and salt, which will help us at the end of the year. We won't have to haul as much next year, so it should help a little bit.
This is also the first year for the new State Public Act 72, which was enacted July of this past summer. The act requires drivers to give 200 feet, or roughly one ice rink, of space between their car and a snowplow that is plowing or standing with its flashing lights on, and 20 feet of space while stopped at an intersection.
There's a lot of times where we get to an intersection during normal maintenance and we'll have to back up, and the mirrors and lights are covered on the snowplow, and it's not always easy to see. Car will sneak in behind a snowplow, blending in with the snow, and we'll back into them. So this will give us a little more room.
As always, the Road Commission urges drivers to be safe while driving in winter conditions.
Give yourself more time to get where you need to go. Drive slow on ice and snow. Give us room to do our job.
Samuel McKnight, WZMQ 19 News, Marquette.
After more than a year of war, there's a agreement between Israel and Hezbollah. The U.S. brokered truce aims to lay the foundation of a longer ceasefire agreement. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp joins us live from the U.S. Capitol. And Rachel, good evening. What is the latest on this?
Good evening, Kevin. So this agreement has been in place for about 14 hours now, and we're told that Israeli troops that are currently in Lebanon, they're going to hold their positions for now, but within over the next 60 days, they're going to slowly withdraw.
I applaud the crazy decision made by the leaders of Lebanon and Israel to end the violence. It reminds us that peace is possible.
Shortly after a ceasefire agreement between Israel and the Iranian-backed group Hezbollah was made public, thousands of Lebanese people began returning to their homes following the agreement. The 60-day truce was brokered by the U.S. with the help of France. According to a senior White House official, the Lebanese military and security forces will begin their deployments towards southern Lebanon within that time period, where Hezbollah has been operating out of. Just hours before this deal was set, Israeli forces heavily damaged the capital Beirut and Hezbollah-dominated areas south of the city. Now with this deal, it seeks to end one of Lebanon's deadliest wars in decades.
So why doing ceasefire now? There are three main reasons. First, focusing on the Iranian threat, and I will not expand on that. Two, refreshing the military forces and our equipment. The third reason for ceasefire, detaching the front of the war from Hamas.
Contrary to Israelis, we don't want escalation in the region. We don't want war. Of course, we are prepared for a war, even a full-scale war, But this is not our wish. This is not our choice.
The war has heavily damaged cities in Lebanon, killing thousands and displacing nearly 1 million people, according to their government.
Peace is possible. As long as that is the case, I will not for a single moment stop working to achieve it.
Now, we're told that Hezbollah attacked Israel just hours after Hamas initially attacked Israel on October 7th, 2023. And President Biden also reiterates that Israel has a right to protect itself and defend itself, but that also adds that the innocent people in Gaza and in Lebanon also deserve peace and prosperity. Now, we are told from a senior White House official that the Trump transition team, President-elect Donald Trump transition team, they were informed of these negotiations when they were looking like they were going to be a lot more finalized. Back to you.
All right, Rachel, thank you very much. Michigan's Attorney General is giving reminders to help avoid the rising number of holiday scams. Our Michigan Capitol correspondent Sophia Murphy spoke with her to bring us more on what to look out for to keep our information safe this holiday season.
With the winter holidays underway, it is the peak time of year for retail, travel.
Bad actors know that you're going to be spending more money during this critical time of the year than really sometimes all the rest of the year put together. And so they're ready and they're waiting for you.
Michigan's Attorney General Dana Nessel is working to make sure people know how to protect themselves this winter. She says the most common kinds of scams this time of year are online retail scams.
They're going to try to sell you something. Turns out it's not a real company at all. Or turns out it's a company that's going to send you a much inferior product than what you're looking for, and it's not going to arrive for 6 months.
With the help of AI, phone apps can now use clips of voices on social media to make a phone call sound like it's coming from a loved one. Nessel says if you receive an odd phone call from a family member asking for money, make sure it's actually them. Call them back directly, ask other family members, or ask personal questions before giving any information over the phone.
If it hasn't already happened to you, it's virtually certain that it eventually will.
Surveys from AARP show that 80% of people know they have been the target of a scam during the holiday season. To help shrink that number, Nessel has expanded the resources at michigan.gov/consumer protections. The site outlines best practices to keep your information protected and avoid scams.
You really want to do your homework because this really is the prime time that you could be looking at significant losses if you don't avoid the obvious signs of a scam.
From Michigan's capital, Sophia Murphy, WZMQ 19 News.
That website again was www.michigan.gov/consumer protection. We'll have a link and more on our website and mobile news app. There's just a few more days to participate in WZMQ's Operation Warm-Up campaign with Goodwill of Northern Wisconsin and Upper Michigan. Until Saturday, November 30th, you can drop off new or gently used winter gear in the designated blue bins at Goodwill locations in Marquette, Houghton, Escanaba, Sault Ste. Marie, and Marinette, Wisconsin. You also have the option to round up at the register. This year, donations will be given to local agencies that provide emergency housing and warm-up shelters. Your first warning weather forecast with Town of Vecchio's coming up after the break. Plus, there's a new child care facility opening up in Manistee. And later, the Marquette Board of Light and Power is once again accepting entries for their Christmas Lights contest. We'll have the details, and we're back in 2 minutes.
John's Auto has been voted the #1 dealer to buy pre-owned vehicle for longer than I've been alive. If you're looking for a vehicle, or if you're looking for someone to help with your current car, or if you need to get yours looking like new again, come see us at John's Auto Sales and Service, Marquette.
Survivors, freedom, fun, mischief.
The summit is just the beginning. Good luck.
Let's have some fun today.
You gotta have some kind of mom up that summit.
Mom squad.
The Survivor!
Sold.
Who's got confidence now?
This game is on.
Survivor on the Summit. New CBS tonight, starting at 8/7 Central on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Another thrilling week to play football. The NFL on CBS. Catch all of the action this week on WZMQ 19. This Thanksgiving, the Chicago Bears are in Detroit to take on the Lions at 12:30. The NFL on CBS, starting Thanksgiving Day at 12:30 p.m. on WZMQ 19.
This is home for CBS. WZMQ 19.
Is your parents' car sounding funny? Do you hear any clunks, rattles, squeaks, or leaks? Tell them to call John's Auto Service Department for fast, friendly, and affordable service. Come see us at John's Auto Sales and Service, Marquette.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
Mr. Mattress here with a special deal from Serta. Premium Serta Perfect Sleeper mattresses in twin, full, and queen sizes, all 50 to 60% off. Queen mats regularly sell price at $8.99, now just $4.19. Full mats regularly sell price at $8.79, now just $3.99. And twin mats regularly $7.99, now just $2.99. These are premium Serta mattresses. When they're gone, they're gone. Shop our clearance center every day for special deals. Shop Shunks of Marquette today.
Now, WZMQ TV19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Tom DeVecchio.
Looks like I have a fairly decent weather for Thanksgiving. We'll have some of you getting some lake effect hits there out toward the eastern areas through St. Marie, Newberry, and also from Lawns to Houghton, that area. But in between, Marquette, not much in the way of snow, but the lake effect will be kicking in, particularly Friday and into the weekend. Not so much for the center part, including Marquette, but the west and east sides of the Upper Peninsula could very well see some decent amounts here. So Futurecast as we head on, the winds as we go into Thanksgiving. Northwest winds start to pick up during the afternoon, and that trend of northwesterly flow will continue right on through the weekend for the most part. So who gets hit? Usually the western half here and also the eastern quarter. Well, in between from Marquette toward Escanaba and into Florence and the Iron River area, not as bad. So as we head on into the rest of tonight, you can see some of those bands there east of Marquette into Sault Ste. Marie and a little bit here toward the west through Thanksgiving. Starts to kick into gear, especially during the afternoon hours on Thanksgiving toward the west. And again, just to the east of Marquette into the eastern area, you can see those bands. Look at how consistent it stays into Friday and during the afternoon hours on Friday. So snowfall amounts through daybreak on Thanksgiving, not much. Coating, maybe a few tenths of an inch, and then we'll tack on a little more for the rest of Thanksgiving. Again, not too bad, except maybe north of Newberry. Could see about 2 or 3 out your way there, but everyone else getting less than an inch for the most part, maybe a little more along the immediate shoreline. So look at how these really kick into gear as we head toward Friday. Over a foot possible on some of the bands there along the western shores and the northeast shores. But Marquette to Iron Mountain in between, very little snow is expected, and you can see by the end of the day Friday, could be a foot and a half out toward just east of Munising. Lawrence about 4.5, and out toward Houghton, maybe about 8 inches of snow. So for Thanksgiving itself, again, keeping the same forecast there, brisk winds, some snow here and there. Temperatures will be in the upper 20s to lower 30s. So we'll stay in the 20s for the most part tonight. And for tomorrow, you can see some of those areas of light snow that we talked about, upper 20s to around 30 for your highs. And as we head toward the weekend, more chances of some snow showers. Some of you in those snowbelts getting hit now could get hit again. Not much for Marquette right now. We'll keep it cold into the beginning of next week.
Tom, thank you. Coming up next on Insights, we're talking with Northern Michigan University as their nursing program is now recognized as one of the best in the state. That conversation coming up after this.
Score Black Friday savings through December at Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Lazy Boy recliner starting at $444. Maloof queen size microfiber sheet sets now just $39. Save up to 50% on all in-stock coat racks, sofa servers, wall clocks, and bookcases. 12-month interest-free financing and free local delivery.
Welcome to Car Breakdowns 101. I'm your Professor Ice-T. If your car is out of warranty, a car breakdown could eat you alive. Look at that car. The transmission alone could cost you $3,000. And that engine? How much do you love your kidneys? Don't even get me started on the computer system. That's a small fortune. Do what I did and call CarShield. They get expensive car repairs taken care of so you don't have to. Class dismissed.
Call 800-552-1961.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. It's that time of year again. Medicare annual enrollment period is here. From October 15th until December 7th, you have the opportunity to make changes to your Medicare Advantage plan. The annual enrollment period is started and will end on December 7th. Now is the time to speak with a licensed agent about your Medicare Advantage options and to find out about the benefits available to you with the Medicare Advantage plan. Mark your calendars and make the most of the Medicare annual enrollment period.
Call 800-517-8602.
Running my business, I'm always worried about managing logistics. The last thing I want to be concerned about is our banking. That's why I use First Bank. They make it all about me.
You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. Northern Michigan University has earned top spots in Michigan for nursing program. Joining us tonight is their Associate Dean and Director, Katie Menard, to tell us what sets them apart. Hey, Katie.
Hi.
Well, tell us, what sets NMU apart in the nursing field?
Well, the two programs that received top rankings were both of our global campus programs. These are either all online or partially online programs. One is our RN to BSN program, which is a program for students who've already earned an associate degree in nursing and already have a registered nursing license, and they're finishing up their bachelor's degree. Mm-hmm. The other program is for our graduate programs where students become family nurse practitioners upon completion. And I think what really sets NMU apart with these programs is the fact that they're fairly small programs, so a lot of online schools have very large programs and not a super close connection to between their students and faculty. Mm-hmm. Where at Northern, we maintain a small program. Most of our students come from either Northern Michigan or Wisconsin or somewhere close to the area. And we really know our students. We're connected with our students. In our graduate program, we even bring the students to campus a couple of times so that they can really practice those hands-on skills before they go into the clinical setting, so that they're really prepared to be excellent clinicians.
All right, excellent. How important do you think it is to have that kind of contact with the school and getting that kind of education?
I think it's really important. It's hard to assess and understand how well a student's doing or how to give them, constructive criticism and ideas for how to improve if you don't maintain that connection and if you don't actually see how they're performing. Mm-hmm. So we think it's essential at Northern to have a close connection with our students.
All right, and so earning a couple of the top spots here, what is it like for you as one of the heads of these programs to be getting recognized in this way?
It's exciting. I think our faculty work really, really hard to provide excellent programs and to spend time with the students and give them the attention they deserve. So it feels really good.
All right, excellent. So can you tell us about how someone who wants to pursue further education in nursing, what would they expect if they were to come to NMU?
Well, for these two programs, they're global campus programs, meaning that they're mostly or partially online. We have coordinators for both of the programs that really connect with the students on an ongoing basis. So really, they just get a hold of us. They're, on our website, which is nmu.edu/nursing, they can find information on all of our programs. And those coordinators, Dr. Melissa Romero and Dr. Jeanette Stapleton, really take the lead on connecting with all of those students and making sure that they understand what the expectations are.
All right, excellent. And I believe many places are in need of nurses. So what kind of service do you think you're providing, this state when you're pumping out all these nurses ready to get the job done?
So The RN to BSN program, in that program, these are already practicing nurses, but what we think we're really bringing to the table is we're providing them with advanced education to be able to improve patient outcomes, improve their work environments, and really function more in a leadership role. And of course, in the graduate programs, we're preparing higher level nurses to practice as nurse practitioners and be able to provide primary care. So that's also a huge need. We also have our traditional BSN program, which is creating newly licensed nurses, which of course is a need within our community and nationally. So we're proud of all of our graduates.
Sure. Is there anything else you think we should know about the nursing program, Katie? I put you on the spot.
You did put me on the spot. I mean, I'm proud of all of our faculty and staff. I think we work really hard. We're proud of our students. Just even through their education, they're providing services to the community and improving healthcare around us every day. So we're really excited about all that they do for our community.
Excellent. All right, Katie, thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And still to come on your 19 News, we'll have the details on that Christmas lights contest being put on by the Marquette Board of Light and Power, and we'll show you how one organization is supporting children with disabilities. Hear about what their gifts mean to those in need. But first, here's your Upers United Volunteer Opportunity of the Day. The Negaunee Senior Center is looking for help putting together gift baskets for low-income, homebound seniors. They're looking for everyday household items like Kleenex, hand soap, batteries, Ziploc bags, and dish towels. To sign up to be a volunteer or check out other opportunities, just head to upersunited.com, and we will be right back.
You're looking like Survivor players. Little worse for the wear. The smiles are still there.
I'm playing a numbers game. Like nothing personal.
Stick to the plan.
She's got something up her sleeve.
I want Ultham out of this game. Frankly, I don't really care what order they go in.
Survivor is all new CBS tonight, 8/7 Central, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Chips or cracks, we've got your back. Brian's Auto Glass.
Introducing Brian's Auto Glass, now in Negaunee. Your trusted experts in auto glass repair and replacement. When it comes to your vehicle's glass, trust the experts at Brian's Auto Glass. Our highly trained technicians handle everything from window replacements to fixing those annoying chips. At Brian's Auto Glass, we're committed to quality and precision, ensuring your safety on the road. Visit us today at our new location at 6 Industrial Drive in Negaunee, or call us at 906-233-4527.
It's men's night at Richardson Jewelers, downtown Marquette. Join me for fun, food, music, prizes, and more. This year's grand prize is the ultimate outdoor package, with prizes from Marquette Golf Club and the Marquette Sports Rack. Join me Friday, December 13th from 5 to 8 p.m. Whether it's your first time or 20th time, come be part of the men's night tradition at Richardson Jewelers, downtown Marquette.
Richardson Jewelers.
Joe McHale is really embracing the Jennifer Hudson Show motto.
You bring us so much joy.
Joy plus ADHD energy really goes a long way.
Plus, a genius child saving lives with science.
I knew I had to do something about climate change.
The Jennifer Hudson Show, tomorrow at 5 on WZMQ TV CBS, followed by 19 News at 6.
Welcome back, everyone. A new child care facility opens its doors next week in Schoolcraft County. Barker's Tiny Tots opened in Newberry in 2022. Now the family-owned business is launching a Manistee location on North Maple Street. Staff will provide care to children all ages 0 through 9 from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. The owner says as the demand for quality child care continues to grow and Barker's Tiny Tots aims to relieve some of the stress many working parents are feeling.
Everybody said that there was a need for a daycare, and already having one established in Newberry, it was easy just to transfer the rules and regulations from Newberry to Manistee. I'm hoping with opening the daycare that it will allow people to go back to work and have a safe place for their children to go.
Barker's Tiny Tots is accepting applications for students and employees, and you can find details at WZMQ19.com. Entry is open for the Marquette Board of Light and Power's annual Christmas Light Contest. The contest is broken into 4 size categories. Displays will be judged based on criteria like theme, organization, and brightness. According to the BLP, the contest has been going on for around 40 years now. The lighting contest coordinator says the community is what has kept the contest alive for so long.
The community really enjoys it, and we enjoy being able to provide that service to let everybody know where the lighting displays are in town and make sure that we shine some light on all these people that put the extra effort in during the holidays to make the community a brighter place and their neighborhoods.
The deadline for entries is December 6th. For those interested in joining the contest, we'll have a link for more information on our website. A Schoolcraft County nonprofit is bringing smiles to people facing disabilities and chronic and terminal illnesses. WZMQ 19's Lily Simmons has the story.
Sarah Jean Adolphus has lived with several rare medical conditions for much of her life, including mast cell activation syndrome and trigeminal neuralgia.
2016, I was basically bedbound. I was part-time in a wheelchair. And in 2018, I got an anonymous care package that brightened up my day.
That act of kindness inspired Adolphus to do the same, so she founded the Power of 10 Foundation.
We send care packages worldwide for all ages and genders. And then we have other programs like financial support, service door companionship, one-on-one activity days in hospitals.
The foundation is currently in the process of moving, and these are just some of the items Power of 10 recipients might find in their package.
Volunteers come in here and they look at the applications and they create the box for you. They make it with love and they put in custom cards that are made by our volunteers.
To date, the Power of 10 Foundation has sent approximately 10,000 care packages to people in 21 countries.
Philippines, for instance, this family, even after their child went through chemo treatment and they are free and clear of cancer, we still have conversations and we send gifts to them and to the loved ones who did lose someone in their family.
During this season of giving, Adolphus encourages others to do what they can to deliver some joy to someone living with an illness or disability.
Every day taking medications, 23 medications, which is what I took when I was sick. Dark things enter your mind. I've always said if you just get that 5 minutes of a little smile out of your face from a package makes the biggest overall impact. Mental health is a big factor when people are struggling to fight for another day. We're just trying to give gifts of smiles to people.
Lily Simmons, WZMQ 19 News, Manistee.
To volunteer or donate to the Power of 10 Foundation or to learn more about receiving a care package, visit WZMQ19.com. Tom has your final look at weather when we come back, and we talk about an upcoming laser light show in Marquette. We'll be right back.
Are you on Medicaid and in need of bladder control and incontinence products? Then stay tuned for a free offer from Active Style.
Can Medicaid help me with bladder control products?
At Active Style, we understand your needs and offer convenient home delivery of incontinence products for children and adults. And they may be available at no cost to you if you're Medicaid eligible. When you call a personal consultant, someone like me will help you find the best bladder control supplies for you. Our products have a super absorbent core that locks away wetness to keep you dry. And if the fit's not right, we'll send different products until you're completely satisfied. Plus, every order ships free right to your door in discreet boxes.
Active Style is a lifesaver.
If you're on Medicaid, call now for your free sample. Active Style is the easy, convenient way to get incontinence supplies shipped discreetly to your door at no cost to you.
Call 1-800-918-4072.
These hands are working hands. My hands are the most important tools I have. You need to take care of them. That's where O'Keeffe's comes in.
It's America's #1 selling hand cream for guaranteed relief.
If it works for these hands, it'll work for yours.
Also available in O'Keeffe's Lip Repair.
With Reynolds, holiday meals become so easy to prep, cook, and clean. You can feel like the chef of your kitchen. Make it easy. Make it with Reynolds.
Get into the holiday cooking spirit at the Taste of the Island Holiday Cooking Show, December 10th in Harris. Nicole Mercier, who is featured on the Food Network, will be demonstrating cookie decorating techniques. And the Island Resort and Casino's executive chef will be doing live demonstrations. Tickets are $30 and can be picked up at the Daily Press, Elmhurst County Market, or at the Island Resort and Casino. The Taste of the Island Holiday Cooking Show, sponsored by WZMQ 19, the Island Resort and Casino, and the Daily Press.
A little light snow and flurry activity for tonight. And tomorrow, some snow showers, little if any from Marquette. Some of you in the snow belts along the western shores of Lake Superior and out toward Newberry, Sault Ste. Marie. We'll see at least some accumulations there. And you'll get major accumulations, I think, for Friday, while Marquette, you just get some passing light snow. And we'll keep more lake effect snow showers and cold conditions into the upcoming weekend. Kevin, back to you.
Tom, thank you. And finally tonight, Travel Marquette is adding to the holiday spirit with a Winter Light Festival. It's a combination of several holiday-related events: the popular laser light show at the Ore Dock, the lighting of the city Christmas tree, the annual holiday parade, festive holiday lights downtown, and a new attraction called Oscillation. It's an interactive art exhibit featuring lights and sound and will debut at the Marquette Commons December 10th.
It's a series of different events. Some are events that have existed for a while, but it's kind of bundled together so that it is something special and something unique. DDA is involved with it, as well as Arts and Culture and the Public Arts Commission.
The Laser Light Show will start tomorrow night and run until December 28th. That's all for now. We'll see you later tonight.